Here at Bridgeport Speedway on the Saturday portion of the Danny Serrano Memorial Weekend. Tonight's going to be qualifying for the modifieds. And the USAC East Coast Sprint cars are also in attendance for tonight. We're going to take a walk through the pit area. Do a walkthrough. Neil the Wheel Williams, of course. There's Ryan Godown, the track champ here this year. The Light Show, Tommy Beamer, one of the regulars. It's mainly a show comprised of cars from Big Diamond, Grandview, New Egypt here, and the Delaware tracks. There's some races going on in upstate New York, so not any of the upstate New York guys are pretty much here. The only exception is from New York is Dylan Stoyer, who's a regular Orange County, and Tyler Dipple is here also. Got Matt Stengel in the 6. Brandon Grasso, of course, from New Egypt, regular. Ryan Creighton is here. Dwayne Howard is here from Grandview, of course. Mr. Craig Von Doren walking by. Billy Pouch Jr. is in the 19 tonight. One of the legends in modified racing, Frank Cozy, is here. Stan Frankenfield, who has been in Orange County quite a few times this year, is here. Jimmy Blewett back on the dirt track circuit in the beautiful number 76. Of course, a regular at New Egypt and Wall Stadium. Got 2 cars with him. Craig Von Doren still in the trailer. J.R. Holtner is here, runs at New Egypt regularly. We got Danny Salmon in the 747. Some of the USAC East Coast Sprint cars here. I believe some of the cars here tonight are Sportsmen, so they're running a race here tomorrow. Like Danny Margenovitz, regular Orange County, is a Sportsman car, unless they're Timmy Buckwalter in the 23, who we just saw walk past. He's also in sprint car tonight. Fleming, regular up at New Egypt. All in all, it's the best of the South area cars for the most part. One car I don't see here today, and I thought would be here, would be Mike Goulart, but do not see him here at the show. Some cars are still rolling in, as we see. Mark Bittner in the 15. Tyler Dipple, who I mentioned, who did it from upstate. Been pretty fast lately. neglected guys over here. A couple cars I'm not familiar with. Damon Paul the Demon is here. Stanner in 78, of course, doing double duty tonight.
Alright guys, we're going to use this little fancy thing. I broke my other one.
There's actually USAC speedsters and sprint cars here tonight, so there's two divisions of USAC.
You guys hear me alright? Good? Alright. Got a bunch of things to go over. We'll get some of the groups of guys out of here as we go through everything in the beginning. Did we park anybody along the white fence in the back? Anybody get parked back there? Alright, if anybody did get parked back there, you do need to enter the staging lane the way we normally enter the staging lane to come back in through the pits. I'm just going to go over some of the things about the track, the weekly stuff here, so any new drivers know.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's just speedsters here.
Order of events will be posted right here. If you have any questions, Tori's up front here all night long. You can spectate up on top of the hill up there. You just ask that you don't go in front of the fence. If you see anybody in front of the fence, that
No, there are sprint cars and speedsters both here.
You guys know that. If you have any issues with that, don't expect that. Any road was nice enough to bring us up some temporary bleachers to put up there. You guys can stand on them. You don't need to sit on them. Just kind of elevate you and get you a little more view until we get the other set up there. It's been a long season and haven't had a chance to do any of that work yet. Our staging lane is a white fence just past that hill, line up along the fence. Do not go past the number 1 spot where the opening is. Leave that opening open for water trucks and vehicles, safety vehicles.
Of course, tomorrow it's the 100-lap Danny Serrano modified memorial race,
Race cars going on
along
and
with
off the
Sportsman.
track. We use one entrance and one exit the same.
Larry's Hot Rods and Harley's car, which is usually up at New Egypt, I believe.
Make a right-hand turn off of the track.
The sprint cars have got Hoosiers on them.
And come across the quarter-mile back stretch and go across the back stretch.
And the speedsters got American racers.
You finish an event, a heat race, warm-up doesn't matter. Drop off the front stretch of the big track on the quarter-mile.
Both of these divisions put on a heck of a show.
Get a flat
I've seen them both.
I don't care how you get to the quarter mile, but you get a flat outside of turn in turn 2, duck into the quarter mile from there, and make your turn from the short end.
There's the USAC sprint cars. I know how just announced that they will be up at the Orange County Fair Speedway during the Eastern States 200 weekend on Saturday. So
I'll tell you on the next restart, wait a little bit.
there's a couple more cars out back here. This used to be the pit area for the old 5/8 mile before they reconfigured the track for the 2020 season. Alex Wright, one of the top drivers in the sprint car division.
So we'll buzz the track a little bit with you guys before we get everything rolling on the full board. So what we'll do is we'll bring all you guys out on the track. We'll fire all you guys off, let you pace around, and I'll split you in half on the quarter mile.
Music fans on the channel probably think this is boring as hell on the Rock Fantasy YouTube channel, but racing's been a big part of my life since I was in my single digits. And it's something I do every year, and
your crew guys, when they bring me out, they
there's quite a few people watching the videos. And of course, we're going to have plenty of music content on the channel. If you do like what you're seeing, please subscribe to the channel for the rock and roll and the heavy metal and the fast race cars.
so you're not blocking the view of the
Drag
finish line.
racing, dirt racing, a little bit of anything
When
will
we
pop
push
up
you
on
out
our car shows.
Your four-wheelers and stuff push you out on the track. We ask that you push, have the first couple of guys go out to the, say about the Volco sign there in turn 3. That'll give us to get room to
Something
get
to do.
all the cars out onto the track. So we can get
Something to
guys
look
pushed
at.
off. So again, brothers, pushed out first. Go to say where on the Volco sign, and then get all the cars out behind you.
Here's the Bow Wow Bubble Spa, a good place to take your mutt, I guess. If you want to bow wow to get a nice bath at the spa. There's Bow Wow looking out of the tub. Hey, there he is. What, are you driving a car tonight?
We got a hole in our fuel cell.
Oh.
Yep.
I get a $300 bonus from Chris Copenhagen. Thank you very much for that. And one more note, this is something we've had a problem here before. If you have an issue, stay in your car. Unless you're on fire, do not get out of your car.
Unless you're on fire, stay in your car. Drivers meetings going on as I'm doing the walk around. That's what you guys are hearing on the PA. We've got a famous name in the pits here, Bright Bill. Of course, Kenny Bright Bill, legendary driver. This is Brad Bright Bill. Here usually runs at Grandview and Big Diamond. Here at the Kingdom of Speed, so we'll wish him well tonight. I was a big Kenny Bright Bill fan back in the day. Timmy Yule. For sale, you can buy a Speedster.
Speedster guys, any questions?
Because there's some cars still rolling in. Wade Hendrickson, one of the veterans.
Modifieds, we'll go over your stuff quick. Not too much to go over here for tonight's stuff.
Like Craig Van Doren is racing a Speedster
You
tonight
can run
too.
a 48 tonight, 48 or harder, 44 or harder on the left rear, 48 or harder on the right front, 33 or harder on the left one. So kind of open fire, a little bit of minimum.
Dylan Stoyer, Jeff Strunk. Belmont's Ride 14. Joe Toth is driving that. Clay Buckler on the floor.
On the next event that you're on the track. Switch cars the next time you're on whatever's your next event.
Danny Polk in the 32.
So if you're in a heat race, you got to switch.
357 was entered for this weekend, but I do not see the car here.
And your next event is the feature, and switch cars, you have to start in the rear of the feature. Tonight is the triple 23 guys. We got
The 51 is also not here. It's usually was run by a bunch of different drivers. And a regular here.
Qualifier number 1.
Ryan Watt, of course, former track champ here.
The rest of you guys are going to come up here after this. You're going to draw. That's just going to put you into your group, and that's the group you're going to stay in for tonight. So you'll run warm-ups with that group. You'll run your time to warm up with that group, and you'll run that will be your qualifier.
Sammy March Jr. is here. I'm not sure. I don't see Sammy March Sr.'s car here.
Run your time warm-up.
Willie Osmond the third and the beautiful
from your time.
Black Horse 81.
Heads up for your qualifier.
Alex Jankowski going to be doing double duty tonight. I believe he won last year's 100 lapper here.
Sorry. In your time warm-up, the top 6 and the fast timer from
Mrs.
last
Pouch
time.
cleaning up the car.
Your time warm-up, the fast.
I believe
the
that's
top
Speedy over
6
there.
And the fast timer are going to come back here and redraw 7 spots for you're going to start your qualifier. 8 on bat will start heads up from time. The fast timer last night will draw first today. From the heat races, the top 3 will advance to the cash dash. That'll give us 9 cars in the cash dash. You'll come up here, you'll draw from the bingo machine, and that'll line up the cash dash. The way you finish the cash dash is the way you're going to start the feature. The rest of you will start heads up.
Jeff Strunk rocking an Ozzy Osbourne shirt, pretty cool.
Modified guards, are there any questions on that? Same thing we did last year, pretty simple, pretty good. Alright, so mod guards are going to come up here.
Kind of amazing that there's not much merch out here tonight. I guess everybody's sold out of it. Ryan Creachin selling some merch. Take a walk over and let you take a look. Of the grandstands.
Once I see how many cars I have, if I have an excessive.
Of course, it's early in the evening. Not a big crowd yet. And there is the Bridgeport Speedway. I guess this is going to wrap up the video. And hope you enjoy. Showing you who's in the pits here at Bridgeport for the 2021 Danny Serrano Memorial Weekend Saturday edition of modified qualifying, USAC speedsters and sprint cars. Have a great day.